Has anybody noticed that there's nothing on TV or the streaming services really worth watching anymore? I mean, right now, I'm watching True Blood. My kid is watching H2O about some dang old mermaids. That's from the early 2000s, that H2O show. Like I said, I'm sitting up here watching True Blood, which I think is from what, 2008 to like 2014 or something like that. We did, search to see if we could find some interesting shows to watch, but we could not. I mean, yeah, we're watching The Shine, but that only come on once a week right now. We're gonna watch Power. That only comes on once a week right now. So it's like when it is like show season, it's like the shows are only coming on like they in rotation. Like you might only get a couple of one or two if you're lucky good shows in the summer, one or two, you know, good shows like during the fall if you're lucky. Because like me, I like to watch The Rookie. I love Chicago Med. And even that's getting a little, Chicago Med is getting a little boring and starting to piss me off, if you will, because I don't like the storyline of Asher and Archer. One of the reasons that I don't like it is because early on, Archer's son wanted Asher. And it's like you knew that your son liked her, and she knew that your son had liked her, and y'all was friends. So why would y'all even? That's just dirty. Even though the son supposedly seemed to be okay with the relationship, which I know is TV, so they're gonna make it seem that way. But I think I would be kind of like, dang, Dad, you probably wanted her all along. Even when I was wanting her, maybe that's why she didn't go for me, because you was downplaying me like, oh, but you don't want my son. He has problems. He's not good for you. And then you turn around and you get her pregnant, which was just crazy. And to be honest, it's weird because their relationship was just out of the blue. Like there was nothing leading up to it. She was dating this other guy, and then all of a sudden, oh, we find out that they slept together off camera. It's like y'all just threw anything in there, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like they run out of ideas. Ain't really no good shows. Ain't really no good movies coming out. Um, None of that. And I know at one point, when Tubi was first hitting hard, everybody was watching those because the plots were so stupid that it was funny. So we would sit there and watch that. But now it seems like that dynamic has even changed a little bit. And I think that dynamic has changed is because those independent Tubi filmmakers, they want, I guess, to earn more money or something like that. So they're pursuing other distribution um, avenues, and I don't know how that's gonna work for them because, like I said, most of those TV movies were just awful, awful and stupid. And again, they was fun to watch when they were free, but I wouldn't pay for that mess. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't even think I would pay 50 cents for it, for the stuff that I've seen on there with those independent shows from Tubi. Nah, and the acting. And it's crazy how they think that they're real actors and actresses and that they have talent, but most of them don't. Most of them, I mean, it's just horrible. And I mean, they think that they celebrities. They go to these clubs and they want to charge you all this money so that to see them at a club, and charge the promoters in the club all this money for them to come. And it's like y'all ain't even really worth nothing. Y'all can't act. What training, what school did y'all go to get trained? What type of classes did y'all take, to get trained in the craft of acting? And it's like, really, they might as well put me up on there acting. I think I could do just as good a job as what they're doing, because again, they horrible. And I mean, it was fine when it was free to sit there and watch it, something to do. But now they want you to go to these other streaming services and pay to see that. And I'm like, I wish I would pay to see that garbage. I mean, you talk about support, you know, it's fine to support if the quality of the merchandise is worth supporting. Okay. We're gonna look for squirrels up pose. If the quality of the movie or the product is good. But if it's low quality, I'm not going to give you anything for that. But I'm gonna sit up here and I will support it and watch it if it's free and it's not costing me nothing. It's just crazy. But anyway, I don't want to just keep on ranting about this. But the whole thing is that entertainment, movies, and stuff like that seems like that's becoming a thing of the past. You know, you see most people and they're on social media all day just scrolling. Because I know me, I'm kind of guilty of it. I get most of my news from social media, but I do research. If I see something on social media and I'm like, oh, you know, is this true? I'll go back and maybe go to the social media page of a reputable news outlet to see if it's true. You know, I don't just take a content creator's word for it, but I can tell you, I take my word for it. When I say ain't no movies out there, it's like, I don't know. And I know I used to love going to the movies. Everything that came out new, I was at the movie seeing it. It was just fun to me to go. Now it's like, I'm going to go in here and spend all this money to see this bull crap that ain't even hitting on nothing. Ain't even good. I'm just wasting money, you know. So, I don't know. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments and we can kind of go from there, see what's up.